What would you do if your daughter's marriage was in trouble? As we delve into this story, we meet a single mother, a woman who's weathered the storm of a failed marriage. Her heart aches as she watches her own flesh and blood, her daughter, suffer in her marriage. Her past experience echoes in her mind, the echoes of a love marriage gone wrong. Her daughter's plight is a mirror of her own past, a mirror she wishes she could shatter. The mother is caught in an emotional whirlwind. She's torn between advising her daughter to adjust, to compromise and keep the peace, or to rise, take a stand and seek a divorce. She fears the impact of her decision, the weight of it threatening to crush her. She's a mother, living in the shadow of her own failed marriage, worrying endlessly about making the right decision for her daughter. Her daughter, a young successful woman, is trapped in a loveless, abusive marriage. Every day she wakes up to a life where her dreams and aspirations are overshadowed by the harsh realities of her marital home. She's a mathematician, working in a government bank, but her accomplishments are belittled, her worth measured only by the dowry she brought with her. She's caught in a web of constant criticism and unfulfilled expectations. Her in-laws, unimpressed by the 20 lakhs spent on the wedding, demand more. They taunt her daily, questioning what her mother has given them. Her husband too joins in this torment, reminding her of the wealthier matches he could have married. Her day doesn't end with the grueling hours at the bank. When she returns home, she's expected to take over the household chores as her in-laws and husband retire to watch television. The physical exhaustion from the day's work is nothing compared to the mental strain she endures every night. Her husband enters their room, not with warmth or love, but with anger, picking fights before falling asleep. Twice, he even raised his hand on her. Her suffering remained hidden until she was admitted to the hospital for her delivery. The birth of a premature baby girl brought her pain to light. She didn't want to worry her mother, but the truth was out. The mother brought her daughter and the newborn home, hoping for a fresh start. But when the daughter returned to her marital home after 4 months, the torment resumed. Now the daughter is back with her mother, battling depression, clutching her baby girl tightly in her arms. She refuses to return to her husband's home, the place that was supposed to be her safe haven, but turned into a living nightmare. Despite her attempts to hide her pain, the daughter's suffering becomes evident to her mother. It's a pain that no mother should ever have to witness, a suffering that no daughter should ever have to endure. The mother finds herself at a crossroads, unsure of what advice to give her daughter. A whirlwind of emotions sweeps through her. She knows the pain her daughter endures, the silent tears she cries. But she also knows the societal stigma that accompanies the word divorce, the whispers that follow the woman who dares to break the chains. A wave of guilt washes over her. She had a hand in this. She had chosen this life for her daughter, believing it to be the best. She had hoped for happiness, not heartbreak. The thought of making another mistake terrifies her. She grapples with the decision. To advise her daughter to endure and hope for change feels like sending her back into a lion's den. Yet, suggesting divorce feels like she's ripping apart a home. The mother is desperate for guidance, unable to bear the thought of her daughter's continued suffering. In her desperation, the mother reaches out for help. Her voice, aching with the weight of her daughter's suffering, pleads for guidance. How, she asks, can a mother bear to see her child in pain? She's already made one decision that led her daughter down a path of heartbreak. The fear of making another wrong choice is paralyzing. She yearns for a solution, a way to lift her daughter from the depths of despair and plant her feet firmly on the path to happiness. She turns to us, to anyone who might understand her predicament. She's a mother, standing on the precipice of a decision that could change her child's life forever. She's not asking for much, just a beacon of hope, a sign that there might be a right choice after all. As the video ends, the mother's plea echoes, a powerful testament to a mother's love for her child and the difficult decisions she must make.